I got the second one on the nose right now. Get a fox. Get it. Lock him up. Lock him up. Bam! Shoot him. 5-2. Yeah, I'll have a fucking go.
Hey everybody, I'm James. I'd like to thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I'll be flying the Mig 23Ml in a sim battle in War Thunder. If you like content like this, be sure to like and subscribe because it helps me grow the channel and it lets me know you guys like content like this. Comment below which plane you think is currently the best in War Thunder. For me, I think it's the F-14 Tomcat or the F-16. Also leave a comment if you have any suggestions for my videos or have ideas on games you'd like to see played on this channel. Thank you, and without further ado, let's get to the video. Finally, I have an enemy on my radar, about 45 kilometers out. Got him locked up. He likely has me on his radar as well. I just have to hope I could get locked first. Force him defensive. Got the missile seeker activated, just waiting for tone. I should have it as soon as he breaks through the clouds here. Come on. Turn it back on again. There we go, we got him. Give me tone, give me tone, give me tone. Missile await. I don't even think he notices. That's gonna be an easy kill. And there he goes. Have a missile on my rear. Probably his wingman. Oh, Blue 4 never seemed to have a lack of wingmen with them. There we go. Got him. Gonna bail out of this. Gonna pull towards where the missile came from, towards me. Make the missile pull hard, lose its energy. Gonna cut throttle here, going too fast, I want to crash into the ground. I have to pull hard before I black out here. Need to identify how far that threat is that's firing the missile on me. Wasn't able to, didn't pop up on radar. Going to crank left. Go down towards the deck. Another missile's out on towards me. Gonna pull behind these mountains here. Or hills, I should say, rather. Don't know if these qualify as mountains. He got me. Where's he at? There we go. Got him. I had him. I have two enemies. Missile await. See if he defends this. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was chased, yeah. He was even just chasing down his own teammate. So I'm gonna go there, finish his teammate off for him. Oh wait, that's not. Guess that's a teammate. Going to pull up, figure out where this guy is that I just locked up. Try to pull him into the HUD. He just shot so far to my right. With the Russian radars, you never know if you're actually just losing somebody, if they're going that fast, if it's just picking somebody else up and throwing you off.
We are losing.
Extend the range, the radar searching out to 60 kilometers. Friendly on my radar. Two friendlies on my radar. Ooh, one of my friendlies has a enemy on him. Is he high? There's a missile off to my right. I don't see it. Gonna have to turn away. An enemy on my radar. Radar just lost him. Try to lock him up. No dice. There we go. We got him. I'm gonna pursue afterburner all the way. I know I'm running low on fuel, but I want to get this hill. My R24R and then back out. Go back to base. Actually, I believe it's R24T. It's a thermal tracing missile. Seeker on. Cloud's gonna block my tone for a while. And disengage my throttle. Or lower my throttle. Actually, you know what? Afterburner. Try to get above the cloud. Or I could go under it. There we go. We got him. Come on. Give me tone. Give me tone. Give me tone. Missile away. Oh, look at that. Beautiful turn.
Pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Yeah. R24's turning pretty hard. It's a benefit of them. Fortunately, you saw like that. Like, I should have been able to fire much sooner, but I wasn't able to. It gets a little dangerous in that regard. Down to just over 7 minutes of fuel. I'm getting targeted. Let me not be cocky and see if I could get this plane back to base. Defeat these missiles and get out of here. It sounds like he's right behind. Well, that's not me, that's my plane. Trying not to break its wings off. Oh. Whew. Wasn't paying attention there. Had engaged the afterburner to give me the thrust so I didn't crash into the lake.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Ooh. I'm trying anything just to keep this plane alive right now. I am playing a dangerous game. The missiles don't get me. They surely will. I'm down to less than 4 minutes of fuel. And I'm not any closer to the base. And now it appears I picked up 2 enemies trying to shoot me down. Pull down here. Try to use the ground to my advantage. Again, trying to use the terrain to my advantage. I don't know how high these missiles are coming from, but if they're in a relatively level angle to me, that those hills are going to be a huge help. Ooh, that was close. I was looking at map. It's hectic. I'm low on flares, low on fuel. When I get to my airfield, I've got to pretty much shoot it perfect. I'm not going to make it back to my field. They just couldn't leave me alone. Out of flares. Just gonna have to thrust vector I've had to use the afterburner for what little altitude I could get, see if I could float my way to base. It's so far away, I'm not making it. Let me see if I can't save the aircraft. Find a decent spot to land. I'm so close yet so far from that airfield. Gonna have to find somewhere pretty flat soon, because otherwise this plane's just gonna fall out of the sky. Yeah, I was starting to want to pitch down. Man. Just up there is where the airfield is too. I had 1 more minute of fuel. I could make it.
The enemy is winning.
There we go, I found a patch. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to make that. I'm going to crash into the trees. I think at least if I landed, I get soft landing points. Unless I get close enough, then possibly. Do I just gamble it? Hope I'm close enough that a crash landing repairs me? Do I take the easy soft landing points? It's literally right there. I just don't know if I have the speed. Screw it. British SAS say he who dares wins.
I'm sorry.
You guys can't tell because you're just watching, but my heart is pounding right now. Because this is either going to save me about 6,000 silver lions or cost me it. Oh my god, I can make it. Oh. Wow, I can't believe I made that. Gears coming down. Putting the air brake, and the enemies lock me up as soon as I've led for landing. Go ahead and I will kill the engine. Let my team know the accomplishment I just made. I'll activate the brakes. That was pretty cool. Alright, we're rearmed. Go ahead and close the cockpit. There we go, should be easier to hear me now. That is a very nice looking Mig 29 skin. I'll have you one day, my friend. Activate the engine. Let me go to the objective, help my team out. See if I could get there. At least, I don't know how many missiles were actually sent out against me. And I know I defended a couple. And I could have played it better, fuel-wise. It should not have been that close, but I made it back home. And it makes for a more interesting story. One thing I learned from the other video was I just have to cut my losses sometimes. The Americans are just infinitely better with their radar systems and their missiles, and you just have to accept that you can't beat them, because if you try to be stubborn about it, you're just gonna die. You're gonna bleed any profit you're gonna get from a sim battle, rather than just accepting sometimes your pilot's life is gonna be mostly, if not all, defending and then going back home. But someone who could defend well benefits your team, because if they're using all their missiles on you, even if they do get you, if they use 3 or so missiles on you, that's 3 less than an unaware ally that would definitely get hit by them and not have a presence on the map. So even though you think you're not doing much, you're contributing to your overall victory. Extend the range out to 60 kilometers. Got an enemy on the radar. Going to bank left. Radar has picked him back up again. I'm trying to lock him up. Is he high? Or is he low? That's what I don't know. There he is. He is high. Here's he fired a missile on someone. He's diving down. Get my missile ready. We're within range, so whenever it gives me tone, I will send that missile out towards him. Here we are well within range. I'm just waiting for tone. There we go. He fired a flare or a missile. Not sure. Gonna maintain lock on him in case this missile misses or he defeats it. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready to fire again. Missile away. Going to pull up into the clouds. So now I'm down to my R60s if this doesn't hit him. R60 should be able to get the job done at close range. There we go, we got him. Keep an eye out. I do tunnel vision a lot, and that's something I do gotta work on. It's easier when I'm used to the training I had when I was in the Marines, where it's easy to remind yourself that you're tunnel visioning when you're going through kill houses and everything. But when you're playing an air sim game and you haven't even been trained in air combat, it's easy to focus, especially because you're so eager to get a kill if you're not particularly good at it like I am. Losing situational awareness gets you killed. Marine Corps, no matter how simple it was, it always got boiled back down to somebody's gonna die because you weren't perfect. And I'm sure I'll get much better if I start applying that same theory here. I do see a plane out there just above the clouds. I just don't know if it's friendly or not. Well, my radar should tell me in a second. He's about here. Yeah, I just saw him pop his plane above the clouds. Really silhouetting himself. I want to look around because I'm doing the same thing if I'm up here. I'm picking anything up on my radar. Doesn't mean I won't pursue though. I'm full on flares. To have a little over half a tank of fuel. Should be able to make it back to base fine, even if I afterburner all the way there.
Roger that.
Alright, come on. Tell me, are you friend or foe? It's very hard for you guys to see him, but it's a little bit easier for me. He's just above my reticle here. I wonder if there's an atmospheric variation, like atmospheric pressure variation at certain points in the map, because that would be cool. Also affect these random just jumps from my aircraft when it should be steady. That is a friendly. I spent all this time coming towards. Alright. I'm getting targeted. Gotta accept my fate and defend. Gonna flare out. pull away from where my flare is dispensed from, break into a turn, flare, and now I'm gonna stay low here and just crank, flare, like I said before, terrain I want to use to my advantage. Yeah, he's probably having a hard time trying to lock me up. If you're ever flaring, you don't want to go in a straight line away from where you just flared. You want to break away from the pattern that the missile is still breaking towards from, or following. If it's still following that same path, chance it could still hit you. So you want to deviate from where the flare last picked you up, or from where the missile last picked you up. I'm going to assume he shot at least 3 missiles at me here. I have him on my radar. We're close. I just don't see him. There he is. Firing. That was out of... I guess for some reason my radar did allow me to lock onto an ally, which is weird. It shouldn't do that. I see enemy missile coming in from the left, which means they're about to engage these friendly aircraft I have, which means he's going to be an easy target for me. Come on, knock him up. Fire. Missile away. Gonna forget about him, because I believe I have another. Where'd he go? I lost him. There he is. Flying with his wingman, it appears. They don't even know they're already dead to rights. Wait. They're both friendlies? Interesting. There he is.
Hurry!
Move after me.
I agree.
There's the missile. I see him.
You're returning to the airfield.
These are my R60s. Give me tone. And I fired, but he hit me first. Alright, that match went on way too long. I gotta stretch out. But did some decent work. I died more than I actually got kills, unfortunately. But I got 301,000 silver lions and almost 90,000 research points. Quit out of here. Let's go to our research. Go ahead, I'll order this yak because I'm gonna need to anyways to get out of this rank 6 tree, because I need 5 vehicles and I haven't been researching the bombers, and I'm not going to for some time. So now I'm finally into jet fighters, into the next tier of vehicles that I can buy. Then I'll be in higher jets, and then I'll be soon towards the Mig 23s and finally the Mig 29. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed. Thank you.